Hello, good morning. I am on my way to work and I'm upset about it. Today is President's Day, which means everybody has the day off except for me. And I'm a little upset about it because like this is the one day where like all of my friends are like, hey, let's go do things or whatever. And I have to be like, I can't, I'm closing tonight. And that kind of sucks. Well, here I am buying food again. We still don't have much food at the house, so I decided to just pick this up for like $6 before I leave properly. I'm still early for work, so this isn't gonna make me late. Like I clock in like 40 minutes. I can eat this. I can get there, eat that in 40 minutes. I'll be alright. Still mad about it though. 4.5 hours later, and I am back home. About to eat dinner. And I realized that I have been using this bag for a little bit. You might notice that it's all clear. And I don't think I ever mentioned why. So let me tell you real quick. I just want it known that before the world was okay with like crossbodies and all that stuff, men just had to stuff everything in their pockets. And it became a more recent trend that I've seen a lot more men wearing like crossbodies or bags and stuff. And I just want to point it out that I've been wearing bags for a long time. And suddenly, the world is now catching up to me. I'm the original trendsetter, baby. Anyway, I used to walk around with this bag, and this might have been shown in the vlog a little bit. And then I switched to using this bag, but I stopped using it because it started ripping up there. And I didn't know how easy that would be to fix, and I believe it's ripping a little down here too. Very, very slightly there. But yeah, because it started ripping, I just stopped using it. So I started using this bag, which is the first one that I ever bought, and I stopped using it because this one started ripping down here. I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can see that. Started ripping down here, so I stopped using it and I switched to this one. But because that one ripped worse, I went back to the original one. Now, when I went to Disney a couple weeks ago, I was in line. It was literally in line for Guardians, and I put my stuff in the bag. And I went to go like pull the zipper, and the zipper just came clean off. And honestly, it might still be in here if I dig for it, maybe. Yep, there it is. There's the zipper. Came just straight clean off. And that's like the foot of the zipper here. I'll try to focus it up. No, maybe not. Anyway, but yeah, this is the whole foot of the zipper came like clean off, which is why I just had to stop using it. So for the rest of the day, I threw everything up in MJ's bag, and then I was kind of like holding. Oh wow, look at that! It decided to focus right there at the end. There it is. There. You can really see there. The whole foot came off. Anyway, I decided to just close the bag up like this and just kind of hold it the whole night. But yeah, this is just kind of permanently open like a mouth. So I'm now out of bags. But then I remembered I bought this one for when I was going to conventions, because a lot of conventions make you have clear bags for when you're going to like crowded events for obvious reasons. And yeah, so I just had that laying around. So I've been a clear bag boy for a little bit. That's fine though. I would eventually like to get a better bag so I don't look like I'm going to a concert everywhere I go. But yeah, that's why I've been rocking with the clear bag. But I like the size. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was gonna be too big, but I do in fact kind of like the size, because you can see I have a full book in here and it has still room to spare. I don't know, I like it. I was able to carry my camera with me and everything to work today with no issues. I've been home for a couple hours. I'd be lying to you if I told you that it's a reasonable hour. It's like 1:30. I don't know why I laid down. I have to wash my face. I was thinking a little bit about what I was talking about yesterday with the not feeling like a creative. And you know, I still feel the same way. I still struggle with it, but it's a process, you know? I feel like what I'm going through creatively is just kind of part of the creative process, where you feel like you're not truly living up to what you're supposed to be living up to. And I'm sure a lot of it has to do with my upbringing, which we can talk about that in another video maybe. I can allude to it kind of. When I was in high school, I was always one of the, honestly growing up, but especially in high school, I was always more of the, how do you say, I want to say more talented kid, but I guess my abilities were much more noticed, I suppose. You know, like I was in band growing up, and what I was doing at concerts was, I guess, more flashy and I guess more recognizable than what other kids were performing. And because of that, I kind of became, I guess, kind of like a household name. Like people were showing up these concerts to see what I would do, or you know, like people were going there obviously to support their kids, support their siblings, support their friends. But then it was always, oh, what is that guy in the hat gonna do? That's what I was. I was the guy in the hat. And I guess after going from that point of like status in high school to like where I am now, where it's like no one in particular, you know, can't, you know, I couldn't really cut it as a saxophone player. I can't really cut it as a producer. I can't even grow a YouTube channel all that efficiently. So like, what am I? You know, like what do I do now? Where did all of that talent go? Where did all that respect go? Where did all of that thing? Where did all of that go? It's definitely a culture shock, to say the least. But I can't say this is new. I've been out of high school now for like 7 years, so like it's definitely something I've gotten used to, but it's still not something I'm okay with, you know, because all that means is that you have potential that you're not quite living up to, and that doesn't sit well with me. If I have potential, that means I'm not achieving. That's at least how I see it. So I've wanted to, my shift today was slow and boring as it usually is, so I was going to I took some time to really digest how I want to like go about doing it, and I'm not going to explain that tonight because it's 1 in the morning. But tomorrow I'll be at school all day, so maybe we can talk about it tomorrow. So that's it for today. I apologize, that was gross. Let's meet back here tomorrow and we'll talk more about what I think I should be doing. All right, good night.